In the exciting world of drag racing, few tales grab attention like the story of a rising star. Austin Prock has become a big name in the NHRA Funny Car division, known for his speed and wins. But at the close of the 2025 season, a big surprise hit the racing scene. Prock, his dad Jimmy, and his brother Thomas decided to leave John Force Racing, JFR, the team where he had made his name. This came right after he won championships in 2024 and 2025 back-to-back. It was one of the biggest shocks in NHRA in recent times. Austin Prock's path in pro drag racing began with high hopes and soon turned into real power on the track. He grew up in a family tied to the sport. His father, Jimmy, is a well-known crew chief with years of know-how. Prock started with JFR in 2019, first in Top Fuel, then moving to Funny Car in 2023. With help from his family and the famous John Force, he picked up 21 wins in his career, all at JFR. People called him the Prock Rocket for good reason. It matched his fast runs and sharp skills on the strip. The 2024 and 2025 years were his best yet. In 2024, he grabbed his first Funny Car title, beating out others with a run of strong finishes that showed off his talent and the team's smart work. In 2025, he held on to that crown, proving he was the real deal. These 2 wins in a row not only made Prock a top driver, but also showed how well he fit with JFR. The team, started by 16-time champ John Force, has always been a leader in NHRA, with a close-knit feel and a drive to be the best. Yet even strong teams can change. On November 24th, 2025, JFR made it official. The Procks were moving on. The news release was clear and polite, pointing out the 2 NHRA Mission Foods Drag Racing Series Funny Car titles they won together. John Force said, "We're proud of what we did with the Prock family. I wish them luck, and I get that their choice to go is just how this business works." Both sides kept it friendly, with no hard feelings shown, just a nod that it was time for something new. This news didn't drop from the sky. Talk had been building up. As far back as November 22nd, 2025, people on social media and in racing chats were whispering about it. Word was that Austin, Jimmy, and Thomas wanted fresh chances, maybe with a different group. Drag racing is a tight community, so rumors spread quick. By the time JFR said it was true, everyone was already guessing. What led to this breakup of a winning group? The statements from both kept it general, focusing on thanks and good wishes instead of specifics. But looking closer, a few things stand out. John Force Racing has dealt with tough times lately. John Force, the team's owner and a legend behind the wheel, had a bad brain injury from a crash, which made folks wonder about the team's long-term setup. At 76, his health issues might have played into plans for what's next. Plus, other moves were happening. Brittany Force, John's daughter and a Top Fuel racer, said she was taking a break to have a family, and John stopped driving himself. These changes might have pushed the Procks to think about their own paths. Money matters a lot in racing too. Sponsors and running costs are massive in NHRA, and JFR has had its highs and lows there. Some people in the know think the Procks got better deals somewhere else or wanted more say in how things ran. Jimmy Prock, as the crew chief, was key to their wins, with skills from past jobs like at Don Schumacher Racing. The family might have wanted to start fresh, without the old ways at JFR holding them back. One big rumor is floating around. The Procks could join Bob Tasca III's team for 2026. Tasca, another Funny Car driver with Ford support, has teased major news for mid-January 2026. If that's right, it might grow Tasca's team into more cars, adding new spark to the races. As of early January 2026, nothing is set in stone, but it makes sense with how the Procks like to take on new tests and ideas. This change will shake up NHRA in big ways. JFR has been a main part of the sport for years, helping grow drivers and break limits. Without the Procks, they'll need to fill those spots. They soon named new drivers like Alexis DeJoria and Jordan Vandergriff to keep 4 cars going in 2026. For Prock, it's a fresh start. At 30, he has lots of years left, and his leaving might change how teams work across the board. Fans are split on this. Some view it as normal in a tough sport, where chances can trump staying put. Others fret about JFR's path ahead without the Prock know-how. On sites like Reddit and Facebook, talks go from cheers for Prock to worries about the team lasting. It's clear, drag racing thrives on its people as much as its cars, and stories like this keep fans hooked. As we look to 2026, the NHRA season looks full of thrills. Can Prock keep winning with a new crew? Will JFR stay strong with fresh faces? These answers will come on the track, where speed decides it all. For now, this split shows that even after big wins, things can shift. Austin Prock's days at JFR are done, but what he did, and his family's mark, will stick in drag racing's past. Thinking back, ties in racing change over time. Prock's wins came from group effort, new ideas, and that special racing spark. As he goes on, the NHRA crowd will keep an eye out, ready to see his next moves as one of the sport's top lights. This isn't just a swap of people. It's a key turn that might redo matchups and plans. Teams like Tasca's could pick up a sure winner if the talk is true, while JFR has to adjust to hold the lead. What makes NHRA great is how you never know what's next, and this mix-up builds more buzz for fans everywhere. In the end, Austin Prock's tale is about growing and aiming high. From a new driver filling tough roles to a two-time champ making his own way, his story captures what drag racing is all about. When the cars fire up again in 2026, everyone will watch where the Prock family ends up and how they keep shaping the sport they care for.